One of these.
Look like I'm sitting straight up. Dead? Hi, and welcome to 30 Minutes. I'm Laura Mahan.
And I'm Phil Mullane. Coming up on our show, Amador Valley, Foothill, and Dublin High School's graduation dates and times.
Details about grad night plans.
And more helpful senior information. But first, we'll tell you what we're all about.
People have been asking me, what exactly is R.O.P? Well, R.O.P stands for Regional Occupational Programs, and this is the cable TV media class. The program is made up of high school seniors from Dublin High, Amador Valley, and Foothill High. We script, tape, perform, and edit our shows that air at 5:30 p.m. on Friday, 12:30 a.m. on Saturday, and 10:30 p.m. Tuesday nights.
If you haven't been watching our shows, hurry up. We only have a couple left because for the graduating class of 96, school is nearing in. Dates and times have been set, and graduation preparations have already begun. Dublin's graduation will be held on June 13th at Dublin High School. It will be held in the Dublin High Gymnasium at 7 p.m. and is expected to last till about 9:30.
Amador Valley and Foothill's graduation plans are also set. Foothill High's graduation will be held on June 14th at 2:30 p.m. at the Alameda County Fairgrounds in the amphitheater. Amador Valley High's graduation will be held at the same location and date, the Alameda County Fairgrounds Amphitheater, on June 14th, but will take place at 6:30 that evening.
With all of our end-of-the-year events on the way this month, let's check in with Nicole to see what kind of weather expectations are in store for us.
Thanks, guys. Going into May, went right into summer highs, as temperatures all over the Bay Area were recorded in the mid-90s. On Monday, April 29th, and Tuesday, April 30th, it was hotter in San Francisco than it was in Honolulu. However, we could be getting more rain this season. The first weekend of May will bring a slight cooling trend with clouds returning to our valley. It seems hard to believe that just 2 years ago in May of '94, the temperatures were far cooler, with ranging from the high 40s to low 70s. Last May was almost identical with rain showers. In May of '94, the average rainfall was 1.78 inches, whereas '95 got 1.92 inches. It seems that we'll have less rain this year, and hopefully the weather for this time of year will be more typical, with no late rain like at last year's graduation. We'll have a full moon on the night of May 3rd, and on May 17th for Dublin High's senior ball, they'll have a new moon. Hope you have a wonderful weekend with wonderful spring weather. Back to you, Laura and Phil.
Just when you thought all your high school activities would be over after graduation, the fun just begins. Grad nights have been planned for Dublin High, Foothill, and Amador Valley High after their graduation ceremonies.
Dublin High School's grad night will be held on June 13th at 11 p.m. and will last until approximately 7 a.m. the next morning. Plenty of activities will be planned for the night. A budget of over $15,000 has been put into the grad night event. The event costs each senior $35 to attend.
Foothill and Amador's grad night will be held on June 14th at 8 o'clock p.m. Details about these grad nights are sketchy because it is supposed to remain a secret to the senior class. However, we do know that the night will be full of surprises and games, and no senior will go home empty-handed. So, Phil, been able to keep up with all your homework and classes, being there's only a few weeks of school left?
Well, I'm holding my own. Like most seniors these days, I got a bad case of senioritis.
Let's see what one of our field reporters, Teresa, found out and how other seniors are dealing with their senioritis.
It's such a beautiful day. I don't want to go to school. School seems so insignificant ever since I've been a senior. I asked some other seniors what they do when senioritis hits the hardest.
Well, when senioritis hits me, I usually have my brother call in and excuse me, and I just go home or go out with a friend.
I just kick back and let it ride and sleep. Just enjoy senioritis as it goes.
I usually don't go to school that day. Maybe I will the next day or for 4 weeks later.
When senioritis hits me the hardest, I like duck, because it's like coming at me, and like I swing a left in there, and I go for a right, and then I kick him, and then he comes in, starts kicking him, and it's like that. That's when it like hits me the hardest, man.
I leave. I'm not here.
It's plain and simple. I don't show up.
All right.
I just look at something to eat, go swimming.
I don't come to school.
I go to the beach. I get out of this place.
Senioritis hits the hardest. I roll down hills naked.
When senioritis hits the hardest, I go to bed and sleep.
Well, I'm not even going to worry about school anymore. We're almost out. I'm Teresa Luke, senior at Amador Valley High School.
Now it's time for an update on more senior activities planned at the local high schools. Foothill's Senior Breakfast is planned for June 2nd, following the Senior Ball. Amador Valley's breakfast is planned for Sunday, May 19th, following their Senior Ball festivities.
Dublin's Senior Breakfast is on May 3rd at 7 o'clock. Each of the high school's breakfasts should have lots of good food, so come prepared to celebrate on campus with your classmates one last time. The junior class will be serving the seniors that morning, and the teachers will be cooking up the food. You might want to watch what you eat.
Well, we've already informed you about graduations, grad night, and the senior breakfast. So what are we leaving out? Prom. All the trials and tribulations involved, the planning, the heartache. Let's go to our field reporter, Blair Franklin, to see how his plans are coming.
You know, senior ball's coming up. I wonder if I should go. I wonder if it'd be fun. Who should I ask? So much to do. Wow.
Hey, Teresa, you want to go to the senior ball with me?
Sorry, I'm going to bed early that night.
Hey, Kim, you want to go to the senior ball with me?
Sorry, I gotta wash my hair that night.
Montara, senior ball?
Sorry, I gotta paint my toenails that night.
Wow. I mean, even if I do get a date, is it worth it? So many expenses, so many preparations. Too much. Is it? $60 for a couple?
Every girl needs a senior ball dress, and they range from $100 to $200. You can even rent a dress. Wow, that's so expensive. So much for a girl to do. All these dresses to pick from, though, and accessories, too. Flowers are always a necessity. You need to buy flowers for your date, corsages, which are $19. The girl needs the boutonniere, which is another extra $5. Wow, another expense for senior ball. Every guy needs his tux. There's 3 expenses that you can pay for these: $44, $66, and $88. These are getting expensive. Limos are real expensive too, but if I'm gonna go to the ball, I'm gonna go all out. For a 6-passenger, it's gonna be $552, which is $184 per couple. For an 8-passenger, $690, which is $172.50 per couple. One of these buses is $874, which is $54.63 per person, and that fits 33 passengers. These prices include gratuity, sales tax, and mileage. They sure are expensive, though.
Hey, Blair! Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Are you gonna go?
No, probably not. I don't really want to, not really.
Oh man. Have a pineapple cart.
Yeah, thanks.
Catch you later.
Yeah, see you guys.
Hey Blair, I was
Hey, what's
thinking,
up?
would you come to senior ball with me?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's go. Awesome.
Hey, do you have a prom date yet?
Not to worry, Phil, I'm set. Well, May has arrived and some new movie releases have hit our local theaters. Kim has a review for us to see what's hot and what's not.
Hi, I'm Kim Galloway, bringing you this week's edition of R.O.P 30 Minutes Movie Review. Take one buxom blonde, several surly bad guys, a motorcycle, and what do you have? The silver screen debut of Pamela Anderson Lee in Barbed Wire.
How'd you get in here? Where's my dog?
Hey, I'm irresistible to females.
Thanks, Camille. Towel.
What, are you gonna shoot me?
Why waste a good bullet? I thought I told you.
Barbed Wire takes place in a future where biology is used to kill, not cure, a country devastated by civil war. Lee's character, Barb, is a bar owner and part-time self-proclaimed crime fighter. This movie seems chock full of action, but is severely lacking in the two departments that make a movie work: the story and the acting. If you want a movie with half-naked women and plenty of action, rent a James Bond flick. Making headlines, you often hear of death row criminals working on getting stays of execution, keeping them away from their death penalty judgment. One such fictional story is brought to us through the film Last Dance.
Now, maybe if I had more experience, I'd just give up and write you off as well.
You probably think you know everything about me.
I know what's in that file.
Look, even if I get clemency, it means life in here with no parole. And that's no life. I'm not begging for mercy I'm not gonna get. You think I want to die? I do not want to die, okay?
Well,
but if I do, it's gonna be on my terms. You got that? My terms. That's all I got.
Sharon Stone stars as Cindy Lidgett, a woman who has committed murder and awaits execution on death row. Cindy has accepted the inevitable and waits patiently as the days dwindle down. But the unexpected happens. In steps novice attorney Rick Hayes, portrayed by Rob Morrow of Northern Exposure fame. He believes that misjudgments in Cindy's original defense trial led to an unjust sentence, complicating the whole situation. He has fallen in love with Cindy. Last Dance is a gripping drama giving theatergoers a different perspective on criminals facing the death penalty. Hope you get a chance to enjoy the spring and enjoy the new releases. I'm Kim Galloway for R.O.P's 30 Minutes.
Looks like some good flicks are coming our way, but with all these senior plans, I doubt we'll be able to spend much time at the movies.
Our time is really running short in these last couple months with all of our activities. Lunch and after school are filled with clubs and meetings. And with all the cultural diversity in our high schools today, there are some new clubs starting up. Amador Valley High has the latest in educating students about different cultures and ethnic groups. To tell us more about these culture clubs, let's go to our field reporter, Keith McWhirter.
This year has been the breaking ground for new cultural clubs on Amador Valley High's campus. As Amador becomes more culturally exposed, clubs like BSU, Black Student Union, LASO, Latino American Student Organization, and SAC, South Asian Club, Amador will soon learn to value the richness of diversity.
The goal of the club is to break down stereotypes and to promote unity amongst ourselves and others.
I asked the presidents of BSU and LASO why cultural clubs are needed.
We need these clubs because we know very little about our own cultures. A lot of African Americans feel that they're not represented in their history classes.
Clubs like this are needed because it erases the ignorance of not knowing about other people's cultures. I mean, you walk around campus and there's so many different cliques and people just don't hang with each other, and it's important to, get your culture together and teach them who you are and where you're from and what you're about, and hopefully learn about other people's cultures. That way we can erase racism and prejudiceness.
Although in urban types of cities, cultural clubs are most likely to be found, those in the suburban types of cities, like those found in the Tri-Valley area, are less likely to have cultural clubs. A recent survey published in the Amadon, the Amador Valley High newspaper, proved this to be true. Livermore, Granada, and San Ramon High have no organized ethnic clubs, while Amador has 3 and Foothill and Dublin both have 2. I asked the presidents of BSU and LASO what were some future events.
For Multicultural Week, the Black Student Union and myself have collaborated with all the other cultural clubs, and we're promoting cultural awareness for that week. We will be having entertainment, and we'll be having food booths and a lot of information available the week of May 24th. So
We're having a multicultural event on the 26th where we're going to have games, food, art. We're going to have piñatas for entertainment. And we're hopefully going to go on a field trip to the Mission District in San Francisco and observe the murales and walk around and support local businesses by eating there.
These clubs are open to all students who are interested or curious about learning other cultures around campus. If you have such a club at your school, go check it out. And if you don't, you may be able to start one on your own. cultural clubs are a way of teaching and celebrating our differences and learning about the diversity of people we come in contact with in everyday life. For the R.O.P. News Edition, I'm Keith McCorder.
With only a little more than a month to go, seniors are starting to think about what life is going to be like after everybody leaves high school. Everybody seems excited about graduation, but there are a few things that seniors are probably going to miss.
Hi, I'm Gabe Castro. I'm here with R.O.P. News. I came to Foothill today to find out what the seniors are going to miss the most about high school.
I think the thing I'm going to miss most about my 10 years at Foothill are the many late-night gang fights.
Hey, that's going to be a story.
Gabe Castro, all the Foothill crew, and my girlfriend, Emily. Love you. I'm going to miss, Glenn right there. She always wears nice shoes. Love her to death. I'm going to miss girls, walking around in little summer outfits. I'm going to miss all my buddies, running around in between classes, running around here, left, right, having a good time, doing extracurricular activities, actions on the weekends.
Okay, the things I'm going to miss most about Foothill High School are my friends, all my cheerleading buddies, the games on Friday night, my stunt group, Allison, Amy, Michelle, and Summer, and Mr. Shimone's fifth period class.
What I think I'm going to miss most about Foothill High School is my imaginary friend Hubert, because he's only a junior, so he has only like a year to go. So if I'm getting to college, I'm not going to be able to swim, so I'm really going to miss him.
We're going to miss the dances!
The thing that we'll miss most about Foothill is all our friends and all the fun times and the trips to Tahoe Ski and all the trips that Pat and I go to the bathroom together every day.
Yeah. What I'm going to miss most about Foothill High School is being able to run naked across the quad and singing Wind Beneath My Wings, because that was just one of the greatest moments in my life so far.
The things I'm going to miss most about high school are leadership class, track team, and cross country.
The things I'm going to miss most is Mr. Hayes, my volleyball team, and my friends.
I'm going to miss the soccer hockey team and my mom making my lunch for me and not having to do stuff that I don't want to do.
The thing I'm going to miss most about Foothill or high school life, probably drinking. Milk, that is.
That's why I'm going to miss my friend Nicole when she goes away to school.
Well, those are just some of the people I talked to at Foothill. And I'd just like to wish them all the best of luck, and I'll miss you all. Oh yeah, and Mark, I'll introduce you to the one in the middle.
Looks as though for some seniors it might be tough, knowing all 4 years of high school will soon be memories.
Dublin High School sports teams have had their ups and downs this year. One of the highlights for Dublin this year has been their volleyball team. To tell us more, let's go to Mark Hodson and Matt Freeman for our sports report.
No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hi, I'm Mark Hodson. And I'm Matt Freeman, and today on our edition of R.O.P. Sports, we'll be taking a look at some of Dublin High's spring sports. First, our tribute to our one last look at Dublin High's basketball season. The Dublin... Both Dublin High basketball teams had upsetting years, but are showing great potential for the years to come.
Our spring sports review starts with the Dublin baseball team. Dublin was picked to finish last this year. However, they are proving to their unbelievers that they are the team to beat.
Led by seniors John Skinner, Rhett Doolittle, and juniors Jeff Briggs, Dublin has stayed right in the hunt for the EBL title. Contributing to this effort has been great plays on defense by John Pavon, Brian Hirsch, and Charlie Wolf. We asked John Skinner about how the team was doing.
I think we're just coming off of having a learning loss from Cal, and we're really turning around from that. We've learned a lot of lessons.
We also asked how the players work as a team.
Last year we had a good club, but we didn't have a team. This year I think that since we have a young team, we have to work together.
Next up, we have Dublin's softball team. The Lady Gales have really turned things around from last year. This team has played some outstanding games, but has fallen short in the last few innings.
Led by seniors Christy Collier, Dana Johnston, and Martina Mola, Dublin has showed great improvements from last year's performances. With a combination of great pitching by Janelle Dilks and strong hitting from both Julie King and Jen Copeland, Dublin is giving their opponents a run for their money. We asked senior shortstop Christy Collier how she felt the team was doing.
I feel that our team's doing pretty good. We've lost our first 2 league games, but I feel that if we continue playing a full 7 innings of good softball, we can beat any team in our league.
And those sports are all doing well, and so are the Dublin High boys varsity volleyball team. Their current record stands at an impressive 12-5.
This team is made up of 12 seniors who are united both on and off the court. All but one of these players have been playing since their freshman or sophomore years. Injuries have plagued this team, but they're coming on strong at the end. We asked Kevin Beck how he thought the group was coming together.
Our team's always joking around, having a good time, even on the court, you know. We're always joking around, and we went to a lot of tournaments. We went to Vegas, hung out a lot, and we're always just laughing.
Well, that just about does it for our edition of Dublin High Spring Sports and Review.
We'll see you in NCS.
Now back to you, Phil and Laura.
Thanks, Matt and Mark.
For the 4th consecutive year, Amador Valley High School civics team reached the finals of the National We the People, the Citizens, and the Constitution competition in Washington, D.C. This year they placed second to Lincoln High School of Portland, Oregon. Their second place standing was hard to swallow, considering there was only a 5-point difference between third and first place teams. The teams were scored on a presentation and knowledge of the subject matter. We would like to congratulate the Amador Valley Civics team on a terrific effort.
We'll be back with more R.O.P. news after these messages.
Excuse me, is that an R.O.P. shirt you're wearing?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
R.O.P., the shirt that gets a second look.
Should have stuck with the real world.
And back by popular demand, here's Jason Lynn's piece on the band.
Now, Ryan, you just designed this festival that you put on at Dublin. Tell me exactly how you did this or why you wanted to do it.
I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to express that there can be integration within different separate types of musical tastes.
Nursery Junk is your band name. Why exactly did you choose Nursery Junk?
Don't ask.
Well,
we were into voodoo at the time.
No, the name Nursery Junk has a lot to do with the idea of what we feed to our kids.
Back to birth, baby. You ever been back to birth? You ever been reborn?
No, it has to do with basically the crap that we take in.
Of people.
Well, why was it so important to play at Dublin High? I mean,
Because that was the first place we had the opportunity, and it was the only place at the time.
It was our peers.
It also was to
It was a wide variety of our peers.
It was our peers, and we needed some output from a variety of people, and not just the people who sit in a regular coffee house and watch.
If you guys had to put yourself closer to another popular band,
Don't do it.
what would be the closest band you had to pick? Or what did you base a lot of your stuff on, maybe? Because, I mean, everybody's got their...
Well, it was early Gregorian chants.
Postmodern Dionysianism.
All right.
When's the next time you guys are performing to the public?
June 1st at Bassett Books in Livermore. We'll be performing with a band called G vs. 9.
Oh my God.
An interesting, eclectic group of young individuals.
One of our major influences is David Hasselhoff.
He's one of my
We spend a great deal of time listening to his music and studying his music.
I'd say elementary school was one of our greatest influences.
Yeah.
We've all gone through it.
Yeah,
and
my first grade teacher had a great effect on me when it came to video.
What do you see as the future of Nursery Junk?
Hopefully good music. We need a lot of work. Stop it for a second.
It's raining. Why would they need to be going to a fire?
Stop it for a second. I'd like to say that I really appreciate this this chance to be on your show, R.O.P.
Up next after this PSA, we'll have a behind-the-scenes look at R.O.P. with Keith and Katie.
So, do you like R.O.P?
Huh?
Do you like R.O.P?
Yeah, I guess.
Why do you like R.O.P?
We get to do cool stuff.
Really? Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
Stuff.
So, how do you like R.O.P?
I think R.O.P. is so cool. I can't believe I'm actually here.
So, are you enjoying R.O.P?
Yeah, it's the coolest.
Really? What do you like about it?
The people, the games, it's fun.
Right on, man.
For the next project?
I don't know, Katie, but we have this problem all the time. It's so hard to come up with things that we're actually able to do. Everything takes so much more effort and work than we actually plan.
Remember the problems Montara, Teresa, and I had with motocross? We went to Carnegie and Montara's car almost got stuck in the mud. How about a movie review?
And Kim, Laura, and Nicole did a movie review, and they had many problems. It was all taped live, so it took a lot of preparation. And once taping began, they forgot some of their lines. That's probably not a good idea. I was thinking about doing a feature.
Jeff and Desi had problems with reusing footage. Remember how repetitive their skate park theme got?
Yeah, let's not make the mistakes that we had in the past.
Like the times the tripod and camera case were in the shots of Didn't Seem Like Serendipity, Bike Cops, and Horror in the Woods.
Or when Blair and Teresa left the date and time on the camera and it was all on tape.
Even when we get our idea and write down a storyboard, we'll still have to deal with our teacher's input.
There has been a lot of video that has not gone on TV because it wasn't appropriate, because of censorship, like Jason and Jason's feature with the cigarette.
I don't think people realize how much time we put into these projects.
So when you're watching our show, please don't criticize because we have no budget.
Well, time is up for this edition of 30 Minutes. I'm Laura Mahan.
And I'm Phil Mullane. Good night.